What's up, everybody? This is Manny V here with the one and only Jeff Hubbard, and he is excited. I'm excited, and you should be excited too because the quarterfinals are ready to rock and roll. The waves are still pumping from yesterday, and this is it. Gran Canaria Fronton King 2017 is ready to rock and roll. Let's quarterfinals.
Life is nourished by experiences that make you grow. So choose a destination where the climate is great all year round, where there's a new, thrilling landscape to discover every day. A destination full of unforgettable moments for you and for everyone. Choose a great destination. Choose Gran Canaria.
Imagine a shop where you can find all the best brands. A place with more than 1,000 bodyboards, wetsuits, fins, and leashes, where you can talk to a specialist and receive all the information you need. A fun place where you can share a coffee and some good memories while planning your next trip. A test center where you...
What?
Yeah, Manny, there's some really good heats. Pierre and Diego are going to be going at each other. They went at each other in Portugal, so, they've been meeting up a lot this year, and as much as they are friends, they have that rivalry between the two of them, so it's going to be a good heat, and they're going to be going all out at each other, and it's going to be very entertaining. So some very good heats. Ryan Hardy, one of the legends of bodyboarding, going against the local hero, Amaury Laverne. So
That's the battle of the coaches. Both of them are bodyboarding coaches as they're still traveling the world. And Amaury has his bodyboard academy here in Galdar, or Agujero. And Ryan Hardy, he has some Bali coaching with Aiden.
Yeah.
At Bali Bodyboarding in Indonesia, and he also has his Ryan Hardy bodyboard schools as well in WA. All right, Tristan Roberts, we are underway. Dudu Pedro out in the water in red. In yellow, Jared Houston from South Africa. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. What are the conditions like right now as compared to yesterday?
Many were expecting for it to be a lot bigger than yesterday coming into today. But the direction swung a bit west, which was getting blocked off by the other islands, and apparently the other islands are pumping today, a bit bigger than yesterday. So we're expecting like 10-foot waves here today, but as the locals said, it's getting all blocked off by the other islands, and they're still pumping waves out here, as you have in yellow Jared Houston having a look at this one.
Oh, wow. Jared Houston dropping in the South African, drawing first blood out in heat number 2 of the quarterfinals. A nice clean barrel. Look at how much speed he has. Comes inside, invert, lands it on the face of the wave, and he will kick out. Not a bad way to start, but look at this. Answering back. Dudu Petra dropping in, holding on to that rail, pulling up on the nose. Goes for a roll, or did he get wiped out?
Yeah, I think he went for a roll, Manny, and tried to punch through the lip, and unfortunately came unstuck, as you only see him pop up now. So he got a little bit of a long hold down, and over shallow reef. So I mean,
Oh my
that's not the
God.
place you want to be in. But Jared definitely got the better of that first exchange, and see a paddle battle will probably happen, and these guys will race out back for priority. See Jerry's nice textbook scoop into that one, gets blown out, looks for this inside section, and just punches a nice clean little invert off it. So very good ride for Jerry to start off on, and yeah, see Jerry got the better of the paddle battle too, so he'll be back out there with first priority.
Wow. So not only did he get the higher scoring wave of those two of the wave exchange, but he also retains that priority. And so Jared Houston off to a good start here in heat number 2 of the quarterfinals. We're going to see 25-minute heats. Top 2 waves are scored, and only one rider will advance on into the semifinals, which is a non-elimination round, which means if you make it to the semifinals, you are going to ride again, whether it's going to be in the podium final or the grand final. But man, having a win, the Fronton King win on your resume is something that is right below winning a world title.
Yeah, I mean, Manny, just out of my perspective, if there's any event I'd want to win, it's the Fronton King. It's just such a world-class wave, and man, it just definitely allows us to show bodyboarding in the best light possible. So just to be able to showcase the sport here with the best athletes in the world, I mean, that's exactly what we want. You see Jerry's first wave came here at a 7.17, so he's off to a great start, and he's going to be building momentum through this heat for sure.
Dudu Pedra's first wave coming down the pipeline. What do you see?
Dudu came in at a 4.17.
4.17.
So yeah, I mean, it's it's hopefully going to be a throwaway score for Dudu. And
looks like we got some paddling, some maneuvering, trying to get in position for these sets that are rolling in. Turning around, taking a look. With second priority is Dudu, but look at this. Taking off is Jared Houston. Gets to the bottom, engages his rail, finds that speed line, holds on tight, and he gets way behind the section. Will he come out with the spit? No, sir. Look at this.
Dudu Pedra just scooping into this one. Still very shallow on that one. Comes out of that. It's a big score, Manny, but gets caught. As you see, the tide's still a bit low, so there's so many steps and making it very difficult for guys to punch through the shocky, through the barrels, and try avoid the steps. It's tough to draw clean and quick lines through those barrels, and it looks a lot easier than what it is.
For some of our viewers that don't know what steps are and shockies, explain to us on this wave.
So as you can see, I mean, Jerry's one was less steppy, but up there, as you see, punching up the lip, and you want to be just in front of that foam wall all the time. You can avoid the shockies, and shockies just cause from when the lip hits the water and pushes back through the barrel. But Dudu's one just stepping.
The lifeguard. And Dudu Pedro making his way back out. So the lefts and the rights. Wait, I'll get back to that, but it looks like we may have a rider up and here we go. Jared Houston, the South African. Look at that smooth bottom turn and a big backflip. He'll pull that around. Now look at this inside section shaping up, and yes, he has time for another maneuver, an ARS right there. So a backflip with a ARS on top, not a bad wave at all for the South African.
Yeah, man, Jared's looking hungry, and that was a really nice ride by Jerry with that textbook backflip, and just followed it up by that inside bowl. So Jerry's off to a great start. But you see him here, it doesn't even...
So Jared Houston's father, look at that beautiful unridden empty gem coming in. It looks like Dudu Pedro did not get out there in time. Look at that, still going and ends with a spin. What do you feel when you see that wave?
Yeah, I mean, a bit of jealousy, man. I think that's the most tough part about getting knocked out of this event is seeing all the good waves that guys get to ride with just one other guy out, and it's pumping out there. And I think every single bodyboarder right now in the mix, and they all got the potential.
All right, Tristan, look at this, the drone.
He was very unlucky with that, and it's going to be a crazy day of competition.
And we're going to see, again, the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the podium and grand finals coming up before the end of today's action. So far, so good as far as El Fronton delivering. Big shout out to Laurie Grenier from France via Reunion Island, who won the drop knee division. And it was the young gun, Willie Lujan, winning that pro junior division, which pretty much gave the win for the 2017 Pro Junior World title to the Chilean Nelson Nacho Flores. So shout out to all the winners in those divisions and all the competitors that threw down and didn't leave anybody upset or sad on their performance.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it was great this year, and yeah, see some big lines coming in, and Jared with priority. You'll see if he uses it, but he kicks onto this one.
Oh my, look at this. In from Ethan to the pocket right section. Tristan, I see you shaking your head.
He got a nice clean barrel and came out, looked for the second section, but hit him on the head. But then the guys were
this move right here, very questionable. If Jerry would have taken off that wave, it would have probably given a green light for Dudu Petra to get out there. But Jerry pulled back. I think he realized that at the last second.
Yeah, I feel like, oh, it's a nice clean scoop. As you see him just bouncing down the face and just,
oh my! Oh my!
just,
Sorry, I was looking at.
Come out of there and do it nice. He tried to roll there, but fortunately did not make it.
I got a little bit too anxious. Sorry, Tristan.
But like I said, I mean, if Jerry left him with priority and that wave offered Dudu more, he would have got the score. So risky move, but it worked in his favor. But we did see Jerry get this one, and
this is why I went crazy right here. Look at straight off the bottom with a big extended invert right there. Jared Houston with a nice clean air lands it perfectly, and that's why I went crazy. But yeah, an incredible move from Jared Houston. Now he's going to pull further and further away. But again, Dudu Petra, 30 seconds all by himself. Question, and I'm looking over the horizon.
Yeah. That'll be the end for Dudu Petra. But Jared Houston through to the semi-finals where he'll be Jacob Romero. So that's going to be a crazy heat to watch. And
yeah, all right, so PLC. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this.
Cada día puedas descubrir un paisaje que te haga vibrar, un destino lleno de inolvidables.
STACTAPP, and sign up for the newsletter, and we will send you the beta version as soon as it is available. So again, stackedapp.com, and look at this out the back. We do have some waves stacking up out the back, and it is Diego Cabrera paddling as hard as he can to get over to the right. PLC is going to hold steady on the left. We have a split peak, and both of them pull back on this monster, and it unloads, and the whitewash is covering the entire screen.
that was nerve-wracking moments. I thought both of them were going over the falls.
Oh my goodness.
As I remember last year, Pierre went over the falls on a heavy left too. So yeah, man, these guys are just so willing to throw everything on the line that they're just paddling into as much as they can, but that's going to lose priority for Diego on that one and put Pierre with first priority. So that's another crucial. And
let's take another look. I mean, both of them right here, they just knew that PLC called it quits right before he even get a chance. If he would have taken one more stroke, he would have been in that lip straight to the shallow reef, which is no more than 4 feet deep, 1.5 meters, if that, and just a raw power of the Atlantic Ocean unloading on the shallow reefs here at El Fronton.
Yeah,
and the same thing happened to Diego on the right. Here we go, Diego.
Diego under priority, having a look at this left. Come through the section.
Oh
nice,
my goodness!
Big backflip.
Oh.
Just getting caught by that foam ball coming into the reef. So Diego's really putting it on the line, especially when Pierre just dropped the 9.5. You can't hold back, and you just got to make sure that every wave you're stroking to count. So he's trying to do just that, but unfortunately came unstuck on that one.
Wow, that was massive. And here's another look right here of what the whitewash is doing on the shallow reefs. It just wants to pull you into the impact zone and keep you there. And if you're there during a set, you're going to get dragged across the reef and end up really close to the cliff. Here's another.
Just extended his hang time, and it's really appealing to the eye, and that's definitely going to win over the judges. So yeah, you really threw it down on that wave. Unfortunately, it didn't land the move, but he's going to be back out with just over 18 minutes left and ready to get amongst some of the best waves of the day and just throw down some big scores to answer back to Pierre's 9.5.
Well, I just wrote down the names of that first semifinals. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Jacob Romero versus Jared Houston, semifinal number 1. That is going to be a doozy.
Yeah, squad semifinal and holding it down for the squad house, so it's going to be real sick. But see some more lines coming through here. Pierre has priority, so we're seeing if he allows Diego to go or if he goes.
There he goes, Pierre on the left, finds the pocket, finds the barrel, and he does come out, and he comes out with a nice clean roll. Hair flinging everywhere. He has time for one more roll, but that one he won't complete. But what a perfect.
Throwing it down and going all at it.
You can see Diego Cabrera on the inside. He did catch a wave. We're going to see if the guys can pull that up. Diego Cabrera, that score that he just dropped at 2.5 is from Diego's last wave. So obviously he didn't perform a higher scoring maneuver, but yeah,
I think it was another incomplete. So yeah, those 2.5s are often thrown down for incomplete rides, and so maybe he did a big move and didn't land, but we'll have to see on the replay.
And I think the boys brought it up right here, found it in the hard drive, said maybe not. They're going to try again. But how many cameras have you counted on the beach?
Oh, there's so many, almost one for every person, Manny. So it's I think there's going to be so many images to come out of this final day, and it's so sick to see just day and people just all along the cliffs just trying to watch.
That's right. You know what? You just hit a nail. No, where is there? Doesn't anybody work on this island? Both the grandstands to the east and west are packed to the rim, sending people to the railing and to the very edge of the cliff here.
Yeah. No one works when the Fronton King's happening, man.
Yeah, that's right. Out in the water right now with priority. It is PLC in the red jersey, waiting patiently, waiting for. Looks like a left. He's more located on the left side of the peak. And again, 15 minutes is a lot of time for Diego Cabrera to come back with 2 high-scoring waves. But PLC, man, a 9.5 and an 8.7 as his 2 top-scoring waves. That is insane.
Like I said, now he's got an 18.2, and I've got a feeling when it's not the end for him in this heat. He's sitting comfortably. Doesn't even need to worry about Diego's priority right now. He's going to be looking for bombs and throwing it down and entertaining the crowd. Pierre's really a crowd person, and loves to entertain. So
yes,
I can see he's going to be throwing down some big things. I've seen him trying some double backflips lately, so it's a move that I can't even process in my mind. But you know, it's being attempted by Pierre, so he's got it all. So we'll see what he throws down for us.
Well, Fronton is one of those places where dream maneuvers can be executed. Here we go, up and riding, taking a look at this one on the right. Yes, it is PLC one more time. A nice clean barrel. And he does come out with the froth. And look at this inside section. He's going to take advantage, go for a backflip, land on the whitewash. And, man, incredible. That is probably going to be in that excellent range as well. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, Pierre's definitely not holding point. 8.3, so it won't be in his top 2 scoring rides. But like I said, I mean, how's that for a backing up? 9.5, 8.7, and a 6.83.
Here's that left, and yeah, it wasn't incomplete, but a good effort right there for a reverse, and no way he was going to. It looks like there's a quick little lull in the action, unless Diego's going to go for this one. But Jimmy, can we pull up that a chance to win a brand new Jared Houston versus board? I don't know if you got that graphic ready, but I know if you are watching, you do search for it, bodyboard center, and then when
Yeah, that's
wow, not a bad deal.
yeah, that's an epic giveaway and too easy to be entered. So make sure you get onto that, as you'd be blowing it if you didn't. But got some lines coming through with Diego priority. So again, with 11
Wow.
minutes to go on the clock. So
Wow,
But-
Diego, you'll see it on your screen, but he put his head down, and he can't believe he made that mistake with PLC just making it to the outside, and priority has just been lost. And there it is. The grandstand on the east side is absolutely packed. People just scattered everywhere to get a first glimpse of what is happening out in the live action. And the same thing is happening on our other active. People are hugging the rails watching. But again, back to Diego Cabrera.